Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. As you can see from the broken stairs in front of me and on the side of me, I literally just logged in to our world here. I wanted to show you a little bit of stuff. First of all, let me apologize for not bringing out an episode last Saturday. But if you watched the last episode of the Dinosaur Mine, you know what's going on in my life right now. I am extremely stressed out and busy. For another week probably, but then I promise you I'm gonna be all back here again. But yeah, I found about 2 hours yesterday in the evening and I was doing some more work in here. I filled in all the windows on the top floor. I also gathered some more marble and started to lay out the outside a little bit. I dug out all the dirt here, and as you can see I already put a little bit of floor in. On the other side as well, I believe. Yep, like that. Still not quite sure what I want to do with the wall outside. But yeah, I did a little bit of work. I got some time. However, today, I was gonna actually do some more work today. But today was crazy again. Let me give you a quick overview of what happened. So on Monday, I had my talk about my presentation, which went altogether pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. While we do that, let's actually use these and build a little bit more. So that went okay. I was happy with it. People enjoyed it. And I don't know if I told that on any video, but I actually, it is tradition in the lab group and pretty much in all lab groups at our uni almost, that if you finish your thesis and you give your talk, or maybe even before you give your talk sometimes, you have to bring cake to celebrate or to do whatever, or just because people love cake. I mean, that's reason enough, right? So whenever you finish up, you gotta bring cake. So I was busy all weekend baking cake. And I literally have never baked a cake in my life. I mean, I've watched my mom and my grandma do it a couple of times, but I've never done it completely on my own. So that was a very interesting experience. We'll see. I actually filmed a bunch of it. I'm not sure if it will make it into a vlog. I'm just saying that I did film some of it. So maybe when I find some time to look at the footage and maybe edit it together, you guys will see it too. So yeah, that kept me busy all Sunday. And I also, of course, I was pretty nervous. I was practicing my talk over and over again. And Monday I got to talk. And after that, I felt really relieved, obviously. Is it getting nighttime? I felt really relieved that it was over, and now I only had to write my thesis. I finished my thesis, which the deadline for was a week after that. So I thought, yeah, I have a week. I got most of the part done. I sent actually a draft of it to my supervisor on Monday evening, thinking that, yeah, he might have still some smaller corrections, and then we'll be fine. Because I already sent this draft to a friend before who read over the thesis, and he gave me a whole lot of stuff to correct. Because I personally suck at distinguishing colloquial and formal English. Like, I have the hardest time. When I write, it's usually colloquial, and sometimes I think it's formal, but nope. That's not what people say in formal letters and formal documents and stuff, so I gotta get a better feeling for that in the future, since I'm talking so much, mostly English, and don't write it very often these days. Yeah, I guess I kind of lost the touch for the feel for the formal language, which is of course necessary for these kinds of public documents like thesis and papers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so he already gave me like a whole list of things that I should replace, words and expressions that I should replace with others. So I felt good about the thesis when I sent it finally to my supervisor, but he sent it back and everything was red again. Apparently there was still so much more stuff that was considered like colloquial English. So I almost had to rewrite every second sentence and find some new expressions to to write what I wanted to say. And that's quite annoying. Once you got all your content down and you think, yes, almost done, and then have to all do it again pretty much. But yeah, I did about a third of it today. Actually, my supervisor only sent me the first third. He didn't get around to look at the rest yet, so I will get another batch of stuff to improve probably tonight. I don't quite know yet, but yeah, it's a pain. It is a pain. The only good thing about this is it's gonna be over within a week. For the better or the worse, it's gonna be over. Doesn't matter how good it's gonna be. My deadline is then, and I have to hand it in no matter what state it's in at that point. Quick intermission here. What should we do with these walls? Should I just make them all gray and let's keep them in the background, or should I try and do something about it? What I could do is using the carpenter's blocks like that. Boop. And have like the wall come out a little bit out. So I could definitely do anything I wanted to with this pattern, with the wall. And we still have these pillars there, which I kind of like. I think I want to do that. I don't know what material I want to use yet. I don't really want to introduce a completely new material. On the other hand, I'm not really a big fan of the limestone down there. I could use quartz possibly, make it a nice smooth background. We'll have to try that out. First of all, we're gotta get some more wood. So yeah, been busy on that, and also I'm still missing a whole chunk of the thesis itself, the chunk that actually describes all the methods that I used, which is usually pretty easy because the methods is just listing it out and writing it down. There's not much thinking, not much interpretations involved because you just write down what you did. It's easy enough, right? What did I want to do? Wood, that's right. So yeah, that part should be fairly good. I just wrote about 8 pages of that. So I'm really scratching on the 70-page mark now. But the whole thesis is going to be more like 90 pages, if I would have to guess, because there's still a lot missing. So yeah, almost done. Almost done. And once I'm done, I'm going to be so happy. You have no idea. I can play in this world all day long. Well, almost. I still have other things to record too. But you know what I mean. I will have a lot more time again to spend in here and to finish off the museum, which I really want to do. Okay, so let me try something. What if we get rid of the top ones here and instead use stone up in there, make a little bit of a frame around this? I think that would look a little bit better. And then we could use maybe these guys in here. Just a plain white wall. It might not be bad if you imagine that everywhere. And then we can have stuff in front of it. I don't know, some exhibits or something. I think that might be cool. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, almost over, guys. Almost over. Oh, man. The funny thing is, when I actually had to give my talk on Monday, the professor was not even around. He actually had to give a talk somewhere else, and he wasn't even listening to me. So that was kind of a waste. And now I'm going to quote him there, he wants an private audience with me so I can pretty much present my results once more just for him. Which I don't know how it's going to be. Obviously, it's not going to be a presentation because I'm not going to just going to stand in front and tell stuff. I guess it's more of a what's the word? Like a conversation, I would say. Which could be better, could be worse, depending on how it goes, I suppose. But yeah, but I want to have that after I'm completely done with my thesis. I can't even think about that right now before everything is done. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't want anything that draws too much attention in the back there. So this should probably work out just fine. And yeah, I don't know, depending on how stressful it gets, I might not be able to release a Dinosaur mine on the weekend once again. Because that's literally like the last 2 or 3 days I have before I hand in my thesis, so I don't know yet. I can't make any promises. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up about what's going on with me. Do I not have any more wood here? Do I have an axe? I do not even have an axe, do I? However, I have some stone. As you can see, I have a lot of smooth stone again now. The Silk Touch pick really is so good. You guys have no idea. Look at those two. This guy is still stuck down there, and the other one is still a tree ankylosaur. You know what? I think we're gonna keep those guys. Give me some name suggestions in the comments, I would say. I don't know if we have enough name tags for them yet, but I think you guys can give me the suggestions though, because those two guys seem to be able to survive here. They've been surviving for a couple of days, at least in this world, which is a good sign. And I don't mind them being a little bit stuck here, because this leaves them in a place where we can at least observe them from this bridge here, which is kind of nice. So yeah, 2 Ankylosaurus names I need from you guys. Leave the suggestions in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And then we can see if we can come up with something nice, funny, creative. I don't know. Surprise me. You've been good with that usually lately. And I know some of you already left some comments when we first let the first Ankylosaurus hatch. But if you did, please leave another comment with the same suggestion if you still think this name suggestion was a good idea. Because then we can name one of them or both of them next episode, depending on how many name tags we get together. Another thing I wanted to do today is actually something big. Something really big. I don't know if we get around to it though, so I don't want to tell you guys about it yet. Let me cut down this tree and finish off the entrance hall walls, and then I'll see if we have still time left. Alright, let's do this, I would say. So I finished off this wall here. I didn't want to use up all my marble because I want to use it for something else here. As you can see, oh, there's still an open window. I guess I used that as an exit sometime, didn't I? Hey sheep, how are you doing up there? Fine? Okay, it's alright. I'm just checking if I did everything okay with all the windows around here. But it looks good. There's nothing that is wrongly built so far. There's still this dirt block there. I still haven't removed it. I'm so bad about this. Anyways, let's figure out what we want to do with the big Brachiosaurus skeleton in here. Don't you think? I think it would be cool. I definitely want to raise it. At least 1 block. So I might just do this, and yes, I will get all the marble that is below there, because otherwise this would be an incredible waste of rare resources that take ages to gather. So if we do it like that, it seems like a good size, probably. I could still have the carpets around here, which would give me another whole buttload full of marble, which is actually gonna be nice. If we have the carpets around here, I think I might do that. That will save us a lot of marble. Anyways, if we do it like this, I think this is big enough. I think. However, I can't be sure. So what do we want? Oh, you know what? That doesn't look too bad, does it? If we fill it in like this, like it is just below, let's dig it out before I forget later. And let's actually dig out below here too. The brachioskeleton, I think, is more high than it is long. So I don't know if we even need that long of a platform. We might need a wider one even, but I don't really want to go too wide, because that will just take away the space for people to move around it. And especially if I want to have something on the outside there, I need enough space to walk around everything, while still being able to take a step back and look at it, because the skeleton is going to be huge and we want to see it from all kinds of angles, so that might work. I don't know, there's still no Diplodocus in the game, which really kind of sucks. I was always hoping for that dinosaur to be added, but nope, it's not in the mod yet. Okay, and that's all right. I trapped myself. Should I keep it like that or should I fill it in? No one's gonna care, right? Gonna keep it like that. We sleep. Look at that. Dr. Alan Grant has so many fans coming here every night. I don't know what, they just come overnight. It's kind of creepy, don't you think? That's better. Okay, let's sleep real quick. And do I might even have a biofossil here that we could try out. I don't even know what the max size is for those. Let's see. Do I have one here? I do have 12 here, okay. So that's not an issue. What I need now is bones. I have 4 bones. Is it still working the same way? I'm gonna assume it's still working the same way. Look at that. He even got fans in the morning. He's so famous. Hey, doctor. No fans in here, okay? Okay. Glad you understand. Oh, we could have like a secret basement in here. Oh, no, that's we're not going. This is a legit museum. We're not gonna have a secret basement here. That would be ridiculous. So let's see if we would complete it like this, and then have boop boop boop. I don't know if that is how I want it to look. 3 like this, and another one in the corner, then surrounded by these. Does that look weird? I mean, you don't really see a whole lot of it, do you? I could use these corners to add like lamps and stuff, like we did in the visitor center. I think we have to do that even. Otherwise, this thing is not at all illuminated and nobody will be able to see it in this dark room. I guess we have the glass roof above, but at night, I think it could look really, really cool if we have some lamps below it. I think it could be awesome. All right, let's finish this off. And doop. Should we fill in the corners? I guess I'm gonna stick with the normal ones, most likely. I can still change those later. Those are not as important, but I don't want to have dirt in here now when we place it down. Okay, and one more. Here we go, guys. Are you ready? Oh, that was a frame drop, I guess is the word. Let's try this out. Where's the center? The center is right here. Why is it so weird to the side? I don't like that at all. Do I have to place it like that? Ooh, that's him, isn't it? A Brachiosaur. Can I move it? I thought I can. Oh, that's right. It was the wrong direction. I think I can move it towards me with that. Yep. Okay. This thing is gonna be big. I said it again! Can't believe I said it again. But yeah, we need a big thing in the big entrance hall, don't we? Is that centered? No, it's not. This is hard to center. Maybe a little bit back, a little bit over here. That looks good. I don't think the angle is quite right, but let's make it bigger. Boop, 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 boop. That looks so bad. We need it so much bigger. I doubt that we can even get it big enough for this big entrance hall. I might have overdone it a bit, because this is certainly not big. All right, let's grab some bones from the lab and see how big we can actually make it. I think this is not gonna end well. Oh, it feels so good to have some steak to eat, doesn't it? I love it. But this is all the steak I had. I cooked it all up from the cow slaughter we had last time. We might have to do that again sometime soon. I should breed those guys. Anyways, let's get some bones. That should be enough, right? 60, we already have 4 in. So that would be a whole stack if we would use them all up. A whole stack of bones. If this skeleton can really absorb a whole stack of bones, it's gonna be huge. Gotta poke the head out above the roof. That would be so epic. Can you imagine? We walk by here and see the head poking up there. Oh, that would be awesome. But no, we have the glass roof for these kind of cases. So that won't happen. Yeah, this thing needs to be so much bigger. I don't even know. Okay, let's try this. Hello. Bigger, 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 bigger. Oh, that's the max. That's the max size, really? It doesn't load in if I look too high up. They should fix that too. It's not bad. It is definitely not bad. Could be a little bit bigger though. We have enough space. Okay, I can never look up. Yeah, it's pretty epic, but it's not as big as I would like it to be. Nope, that's the max. Oh! It's still taking the bones! Oops, now I turn it around. Come on, turn. Not quite. I don't think I can turn it around in just the right way. Okay, so that's not working. Can I pull it a little bit up like that? Yeah, so it took all the bones, but it didn't get any bigger after a while. It's a little bit at an angle. I don't think it's too bad. Hey, zombie. That's a spoiler for you. No visitors allowed in here yet. It is good. It is good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's certainly a nice size, but we could house a lot bigger one in here, don't you think? Let's take a look from above, shall we? Let's go. Should we go to the second or to the top floor? Let's do the top floor, right? Right away, all the way up on top. Let's see how small it looks from up here. Oh, whenever I come up here, I see there's still so much work left to do in here. Oh man. Let's look down. It is cool. I might actually replace it and try to get it exactly at the right angle. But for now, this is definitely pretty awesome, if you'd ask me. Alright, nice. So we got something cool on this episode, I would say. And I think it is about time to end for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave it a like. And I hope to see you all again on Saturday. As I said, I hope to see you there. I'm not sure if I will be able to make it, but I'm going to try my best, of course. And until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.